Okay, this is the view from our campsite. We're at 9 Mile Campsite, which is 6 miles down from the dam at Glen Canyon. And the surroundings are just beautiful. As you can see, the wall goes up, 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 and surrounds us completely here. This is a bend in the river. Down this way we can hear a little riffle where there's a little bit of a rapid. And one of the interesting things about the Colorado at this point is that it's very clear. You can see clear to the bottom in most places unless the water is very, very deep. And that's since the dam was built. It's still very hot. Our campsite is back yonder. When we got here, our boats, the hatches, my back hatch here had 2 or 3 inches deep of water in the whole thing. Everything was wet, which is why it's sitting out over here, and various things out here. Lisa's dry bag that was given to us by Kyle wasn't dry. It leaked like a sieve, and now her sleeping bag is wet. And I guess I shouldn't expect any different. So these boats have seen a lot of service. I had to do a repair on Lisa's before we could get going, and now we've got leaks in several of the hatches, and so forth. One of the good things about the cold water is that we can cool our drinking water, which we've done. Okay, it's very hot here today, probably, I don't know, 90, 100 degrees. It's hard to say. Very hot in the sunshine. But the water is 48 degrees, too cold to get into. So anyway, one of the ways to get cold off is to soak your shirt, wring it out, and put it on, and you do it gingerly because it's cold. 48 degrees, my feet are aching from the cold. The difference between air temperature and water temperature is extreme. Okay. Well, this is the scene behind camp. The sun's gone down behind the butte, or whatever this thing is called, behind us here. It's starting to cool down a little bit, but it's still hot, and there isn't a breath of air anywhere. As a result, we have pesky flies just driving us nuts. They don't bite, they just kind of fly up your nose and into your ears and make you crazy after a while. We think we're going to sleep here on the ground tonight, not use a tent. It's very, very warm. When we first set up over here, we managed to set everything on top of a red ant hill and had to move everything. This is where we pulled out. Down here, Lisa's kind of gathering things together that were all wet, that have now dried. And it's trying to take care of them. And that's where we are now. It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. We're going to make dinner here shortly and hope these flies go away. Well, now here's a sign of civilization. This river camp has a high-tech, all plastic and metal, solar-powered privy. Hotter than hell inside. It's like an oven. Well, there's Lisa down in camp. I'm up on the rocks behind the camp. She's still putting things away. And get an idea of the scale of things here. It's just amazing. Let me back this up and get an idea. Just amazing, the scale of things. This is the panorama around camp again. I'm up on the hill behind camp. The mighty Colorado flowing by Camp 9 Mile, or 9 Mile Camp. You can see it all the way around here. Swings all the way around, keeps on going. Beautiful river. Well, it's dinner time. I'm making one of those freeze-dried meals. It was hard to bring a stove. I brought my jet boil, but I couldn't bring a canister, so I had to buy that locally. And all you can do with a jet boil is boil water. So we're having one of these, freeze-dried things, which is not particularly gourmet, but it's what we can do. The flies are driving us nuts. I don't know if you can see them. They just are all around your head all the time, in your ears, in your eyes, up your nose. And if we had any breeze at all, they'd be going away. It's you know, it's about 6:30 and it's starting to cool off. We're all in the shade now, which is great. And you know, we'll see how long it takes for these flies to get away. Lisa went up on the hill to see if it was any better, and she says it is a little bit, so we're going to haul the food up there. Down here by the water, it is miserable. I don't know if you can hear that. I think you can see it. Billions of little bugs. Enough of them so that the sound of their wings make a whirring sound. Well, here we are in the tent. We weren't going to be in the tent. We were going to sleep outside tonight because it's really hot. But the bugs drove us out. There's some up there. Lisa's over here scratching because the bugs have been making her itch. And all of our headlamps got wet and are now not functioning. So the reading we were going to do tonight seems to be questionable. So all in all, things are just ducky here. It's hot. There are too many bugs to be outside. They don't bite. They just are annoying as heck. There's billions of them. So that's where we are right now.